Hi there guys, how's it going? Welcome back to AKMLFC. So I wanted to touch on these little bits of transfer stuff that I saw yesterday regarding players that Liverpool have been linked to in the past. There's a rumour going around that Liverpool are interested in another young centre-back. And there was also was there something else? There's a Paul Joyce article on the Times regarding Antonio Semenyo. If that's how you pronounce his name, I do apologise. If you like the video, guys, make sure you are hitting the like button and subscribing down below. Let me know what you think about these links. So, first off, let's start with the young centre-back because, again, this is not something that's coming from, let's say, credible sources. It's just scuttlebutt you see on the social media. Apparently, Liverpool have been linked and are watching young French centre-back Jeremy Jacet, if that's how you pronounce his name. He plays for the moment for Standard Reims. If that's again, the agent is one team football, and is anyone there that we know? Nah, not any links I can see there regarding Liverpool. Just having a quick look at that now. Anyway, so far this season he's played 14 games, 3 yellow cards, no goals, no assists. He's played every single minute of every single game. He's 20 years of age. He can play either on the left or on the right. He is right-footed. His contract doesn't expire though, however, till 2029, and he only just recently signed his extension in May of this year. So I'm not too sure where this has come from, in all fairness, but I have seen it doing the rounds. I've had a quick look at him. He looks all right. It'll be a development project. I think Leon is a little bit more further developed than this kid is, but hey, I've mentioned it. I've touched on it. People have been asking me. There. Next up, I have this one. Now, again, there's not necessarily a link here with Liverpool. However, Liverpool did look at this player in the past, but I think they were priced out at a certain point. And it is from Fabrizio Romano. Now, I know I say he doesn't know anything about Liverpool, but this is from a player that plays in Italy. And I'm talking about Ederson over at Atalanta. He basically here is saying that his agent has mentioned that the price for him has dropped as his contract is expiring in 2027. He can now be available for 30 to 40 million euros. A big opportunity for sure. Atalanta wanted 70 million euros for him last summer. Now, if you want to have a quick look at his current stats and everything, let's have a look, see how he's doing this year. I'm sure Liverpool were linked with him for a fair bit back in the couple of seasons ago, as like a potential backup for or competition for Ryan Grav. Now, he's played 8 games in Serie A this season out of a possible 12, and he has made 4 appearances with a goal and assist in the Champions League out of a possible 5. He can play in any of the 3 positions in the centre. He can play centre mid, defensive, attacking. He is 26 years of age, so he's probably just about coming into his pomp. Now, I know that many people like the look of this player. He was one of the players when I looked at the stats and everything at the time. I think he was like second or something like that when we were looking at Martin Zubimendi. That's the one. When we were looking at Zubimendi, he was like above Zubimendi during all of this. So, again, take it with a pinch of salt. Not any genuine link with Liverpool, but I just think it's worth touching on, as I think it's a player that Liverpool were interested in the past, shall we say. And there's also, of course, that link with Richard Hughes and Atalanta. So maybe keep an eye on it, see what happens. And then lastly, guys, Paul Joyce and Paul Hurst have released an article today, an hour and a half ago, basically saying that Man City are exploring a move for Antonio Semenyo from Bournemouth for 65 million, which will be his release clause in January. It says that the Times have learnt that City are among a number of clubs monitoring his situation and could buy him when the transfer window reopens on January the 1st. The Liverpool bit says here that Liverpool have been linked with the player, as their sporting director worked with him when they was at the South Coast Club of Bournemouth, although they had not planned to enter the winter transfer window after spending more than 400 million on new signings this summer. So I guess for me, the big thing here that's in this article, Paul Joyce, you know, someone that we do tend to believe a lot of things. Liverpool are not expected to go into the transfer window in January. Do I believe it? No, I don't. I don't. But it's worth noticing that the club are putting it out there. Because obviously, when Paul Joyce says something, it comes from Michael Edwards. So there you go, guys. Little quick transfer update. Let me know down below what you think about all of this, and I'll catch you in the next one.